Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying on top of your schoolwork and finding some time to stay active. Today we are going to talk about wing moves. Now just because they're called wing moves doesn't mean that you shouldn't learn them if you're not a wing player. Whether you're point guard, center, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it really doesn't matter. These are some moves that you can utilize to help your game, to grow your game. And just because they're called wing moves doesn't mean they can only be used on the wing. They can be used on the top, the wing, the corners. Okay, so these are they're simple yet effective when done properly. So we're going to go through 4 types of wing moves on both sides. First wing move, okay, we are going to go through the pause and go. So when we start these, when we rep these, we always want to have our knees bent. We're going to flip the ball to ourselves. Okay, we're going to start on the right side. Okay, with this move, we want to rip over top. Okay, we want to take a diagonal step. We don't want to step and have our back to the basket because we lose space. We allow our defender to take space. So we're going to have our take a diagonal step there. Okay, once you've paused, you've seen the reaction of your defender. Ball's in your left hand. You're going to explode, okay, to that same side. Now, key point with this is you have to get the ball down before you pick up your pivot foot. Okay, so your right foot comes across, jump stop, right foot comes across. Okay, my left foot has to stay planted. I need to take that dribble and push before I lift my left foot, which is my pivot foot right now. Okay, now we'll go to the other side. Spin the ball yourself, triple threat. Ball's in my left hand now, or my left side. I'm going to rip over top, step diagonally with my left, toes pointed downhill, because that's where I want to go. I want to get to the rim. Okay, knees stay bent. Ball's in my right hand. Okay, I want to explode out of it, push that ball out. Okay, keep it in my outside hand because I don't want to give the defender a chance to recover. Okay, one more time, triple threat. Okay, ball's in my left, rip over top, diagonal step. When you see that reaction from your defender or not, no reaction from your defender, you're going to pause, explode out with your right. Make sure that ball gets down before you lift your pivot foot. Okay? So that's our first move, left and right. Second move, okay, same type of setup. We're going to right side first. Spin it to yourself, triple threat. Ball's in my right side. I'm going to rip over top again. Okay, still with that diagonal step because I want to force my defender to recover. I want to force him to retreat. Knees bent. This is a rip and go. Okay, so when I rip back through, I want to keep that ball low below my knee. Okay, and again with that step, I don't want to come all the way out. I want to step diagonally to the defender's hip and drive my shoulder low so I can get to their hip. Want to really be focusing on attacking downhill. So key points for this one. We want to make sure that when we rip and go, we don't step backwards, we don't step straight across. We want to step diagonally through and attack the defender's hip. Okay, so now we'll go to our left side. Spin that ball. Okay, left side here, rip over top, knees still bent. When I rip back, I step through and attack. Remember, get that ball down before you lift your pivot foot. Okay, so that's our second wing move. Third wing move. Okay, this one we're going to do our same footwork, same steps. So we're going to spin the ball, step through. When we come to rip and go, you're going to turn into a jab and go back that same direction. Okay, so just watch. Spin it to ourselves. Triple threat on the right side. Rip over top. Okay, don't forget about that diagonal step. When we come back for a rip and go, we're going to jab here and we're going to attack back with our left. Okay, so one more time. Spin it to ourselves. Triple threat. Rip over top. My right leg takes that diagonal step. I swing my right leg back through for that rip, jab here, and attack back to the left with my left hand. Okay? We'll go to the other side now. So spin it to yourselves. Triple threat, left hand, left side. Rip over top. Okay, take that pivot step. Remember, our back is not straight to the basket. Take that diagonal step. When we rip back, we're going to rip, jab, and attack back to the right. Okay? Now remember, it's key in these moves and these wing moves that when you attack out of this, you take a solid dribble forward. You need to push that ball out. Stay low, okay? Get your shoulder to your defender's hip. Stay low, attack that, push that ball out, okay? So that's move 3. Now move 4, our last one for the day. Spin it to yourself. This is a Michael Jordan spin move. Triple threat. We're going to rip over top. Same setup. Now when we want to make our move here, we're going to keep our left foot planted. Okay, because remember we start on our right side. Right triple threat. Rip over top. Michael Jordan spin move. We're going to go all the way around and attack downhill. Okay, one more time. Spin it to ourselves. Right triple threat. Rip that ball over top. Same diagonal step as always, okay? We're going to spin all the way around and again attack downhill. So this is if our defender cheats this gap here. They take this lane away from us. So we spin, we keep that ball protected, okay? And we drive out of it, okay? Downhill. We'll go to our left now. Spin it to yourselves. Triple threat. Rip over top, okay? Take that diagonal step. When we spin back, remember, attack downhill, knees bent. Shoulder to defender's hip. So we come back and we attack that hip. Nice and low, push that ball out. We really, really want to focus on if that defender jumps the lane, that's when we're going to use this spin move, okay? Attack downhill, knees bent, get your eyes up, okay? Explosive step, first 2-3 steps should be explosive in these sets, in these reps. Push that ball out. Attack downhill, get to the rim. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed. Now, a typical workout like this, you could rep these as many times as you want. Really, realistically, you should be making a ton of mistakes before you get these down pat. What I would suggest is that you guys work on getting the footwork down, work on getting the timing and the balance of your body, and then speed it up. Okay. You can add some resistance. You can add a defender, okay? Mom, dad, little brother, little sister, whatever it might be. Once you want to take this further, add some resistance. Add somebody, you know, giving you a bit of a shove or something, okay? I would suggest working on each of these moves. If you want a 15, 20, 30-minute workout just with these wing moves, you could probably go 10, 15 times per move, per side. And you should be drenched. You should be sweating. It should be a workout for you. Okay. Remember, key points from these wing moves. Knees bent. Okay. No matter what, your knees are always bent. Okay. You're always ready to play. Your step through. Okay. It should always be a diagonal step. When you attack, make sure you are pushing the ball out. Make sure you stay low. Okay. Get your shoulder to your defender's hip. Okay. Enjoy. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Take care.